For our math lesson today, we are going to completing Topic 8, Lesson 4, Tens and Ones. Our learning intention for today is I can count tens and ones to find a two-digit number. So let's get started. For our Solvent Share today, it does ask us to use actual cubes and estimate using a bag. And since we are not at school and we do not have cubes or bags for the entire class, we are going to go ahead and move forward and not do our Solvent Share and just go straight to page 338. At the top of page 338, we are going to watch our video and follow along there.
Look at the big number. 35 stands for 3 tens and 5 ones. What numbers make up 35? The numbers 30 and 5 make up 35. How are these numbers like the numbers in 3 tens and 5 ones? 3 tens is 30 and 5 ones is 5. A digit is any of the numerals in a number. What are the digits in 35? The digits are 3 and 5. Which digit tells you how many tens in 35?
Select your answer.
The digits are 3 and 5. Which digit tells you how many tens are in 35? Think about the ones place and the tens place. The 5 is in the ones place and the 3 is in the tens place. So there are 3 tens and 35.
Three. Which digit tells you how many ones in 35? 5. You can use a model to show the tens and ones.
Let's try it. Drag tens, rods, and unit cubes onto the mat to model different numbers. If I take a tens, I have 1 tens. If I take a ones block, I have 1 ones. Watch how the number changes as I add more. 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 2 ones, 3 ones, 4 ones.
When you use connecting cubes to show a number, you put the groups of 10 in the tens column on the place value mat. The leftover cubes are called ones. Where should you put these cubes? You put the ones in the ones column on the place value mat. How many tens are there in 35? There are 3 tens. How many ones are there? There are 5 ones. You do not have to put cubes on a place value mat. You can also write numbers on the mat. The ones digit goes on the right. The tens digit goes on the left. You can put numbers on the mat instead of cubes. 3 tens and 5 ones make 35. You can put the 3 and the 5 together to make the number 35. Now you know how to show tens and ones on a place value mat.
Now let's look at your guided practice, still on page 338. Use cubes. Count the tens and ones. Then write the numbers. The first one has been completed for us. Let's see how they did it. Here we have tens and ones. There are 1, 2, 3 tens and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. 3 tens and 8 ones is 38. When you look at the number 38, in the ones place, there are 8, and in the tens place, there are 3. Let's look at number 2 together. In number 2, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 tens and 1 ones. 4 tens and 1 1 is 41. There is a 1 in the ones place and a 4 in the tens place. Now let's look at your independent practice on page 339. For your independent practice on page 339, it wants you to use cubes, count the tens and ones, then write the numbers. Just like we did in our guided practice, for numbers 3, 4, and 5, you will do the same. Look at how many tens there are and how many ones there are. Write the numbers in the blanks and then what the full number is. Here, there are 1 tens. Now count how many ones there are. Write the number in the blank, then write how many tens, how many ones there are, and the number. If you need any help, you can look back at our guided practice. Now's a good time to pause the video to complete numbers 3, 4, and 5. When you press play, we'll be talking about number 6. Number 6 says, solve the problem below any way you choose. Number sense. Bill writes a number. It has the same number of tens and ones. What could Bill's number be? For number 6, there are a lot of different answers that are all correct. We want to write a number that is the same number in the tens place and the ones place. For example, if I write the number 12, there is a 2 in the ones place and a 1 in the tens place. We want both of these numbers to be the same. If I write the number 11, there is a 1 in the ones place and also a 1 in the tens place. This could be Bill's number. So I want you to pick a number that is the same in the ones place and the tens place. Once you have completed answering all of the questions on this page, you are ready to move to page 340. For the last page for our math lesson today, we are problem solving. The directions tell us to solve each problem below. Number 7 says reasoning. Luz has juice boxes at her party. There are 3 packages of 10 and 7 extra juice boxes. How many juice boxes are there in all? Write the number of tens and ones, then write the total number of juice boxes. It tells us that there are 3 packages of 10 and 7 extra. We want to write the amount of tens and the amount of ones, then write the total number of juice boxes in the blank for number 7. Our friend says, what do the numbers 3 and 7 stand for? What number would that be? Write your answer in the blank for blank juice boxes and show your work in the tens and ones frame. You can pause the video at any time to continue working. Number 8 says higher order thinking. Draw a picture to show a number greater than 25 and less than 75. Then write the number. I will show you an example of how to complete number 8. To draw a picture of a number greater than 25 and less than 75, I'm going to begin with picking a number. I am going to pick the number 57. To show a drawing, I am going to draw 5 tens and 7 ones. This shows 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. My number is greater than 25 and less than 75. Now I want you to choose a number and then show what it looks like using tens and ones. For our last problem, number 9, it says assessment practice. Kai brought 2 packages of 10 juice boxes and 5 extra juice boxes. How many juice boxes did Kai bring? Write the number of tens and ones, then write the total number of juice boxes. How many tens did Kai bring? Write your answer in the tens blank. And how many ones did Kai bring? Write that number in the ones space. You can also look at our drawing of the juice boxes to count how many tens there are and the extra ones. Then write your answer in the blank for blank juice boxes. Once you have completed answering all of the questions on page 340, you are all done with your math lesson for today. We will be checking your answers during your math intervention time this week, most likely on Friday after we have completed our ISIP testing. If you have any questions before then, please let me know, and I will be seeing you soon.